Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel, Keeby's Collectibles. Today I wanted to share with you a what sold video. We have had our eBay store since about April, and since we began our eBay store we have been trying to figure out what works for us. That being said, what really sells and what doesn't sell. And so we've had some very quiet time during our eBay store, and now recently, since we've kind of figured out what really works for us and what we need to be selling, we've seen more sales coming through. So I wanted to share with you the week of Friday, August 9th through Thursday, August 15th. And that's pretty much last week. And so we wanted to share what we sold with you. And we're going to get started. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in the corner right up here just the pictures of the items that we have sold. Okay, first I wanted to start off with Friday the 9th. We sold a Canon camera. Now, we bought this Canon camera at an estate sale. And that was the day that we went, and it was on a Saturday. It was a 25% off. The camera was $4, which is unbelievable at an estate sale. So on 25% off, we got that for $3. And we sold that camera on our eBay store for $52.99. So that was a pretty good deal. Okay, the next item we have is some military gear that my husband picked up at a garage sale. This is called a drop leg panel. And he bought a big lot of different types of, I don't know, military gear, I guess you can say. He bought it in a large lot, and he paid $100 for the whole lot. And he has a ton of stuff that he has to sell. He also picked up another item, and I'll go over that with you in just a little bit because he sold that as well. But averaging out each item, he figured that probably each item was an equivalent to $1. So he sold the drop leg panel for $11.69, which is not a bad deal. Okay, so then we moved on to the Merlin game, and you know I love Merlin, and I had Merlin when I was younger, so I enjoyed playing Merlin while it was here. I bought that at Goodwill. I paid $1.95 for Merlin, and we sold Merlin for $17.09. Okay, pretty good turnaround. Okay, the next item is a Funko Pop. It's the Ursula Diamond Edition. Now, we paid up for that. We bought it at an estate sale, and you know how I feel about estate sale prices. So we bought it on the 25% off day, and it was $10 originally, so Brian paid, I guess, $7.50, and he sold it for $20.69. Okay. Next up, we have the Harry Potter Forbidden Forest Lego set. And that's the Lego set that I bought in Vegas, and I think we paid, it might have been $3.95, maybe $3.50. I'm gonna say about $3.50. Anyway, we didn't pay any more than $4 for that. And it was in our store for a long time, it feels like. We went to Vegas in June, and we had it priced pretty high at first, because it's, you know, go high and then you can always bring your prices down. So we started to bring the prices down a little bit, and we sold it for $29.99 plus free shipping. Now that's going to be the only item that we have sold that we included shipping in this week. Okay, so that's not so bad. The next thing up, we have a HP printer ink. Now this printer ink we bought at a garage sale. We paid $1 for it, and we believe that's the one that was expired. It had an expired date, but it was disclosed in the description, so there were no secrets there, and it sold for $12.99. Okay, next up we have another piece of military gear. It was part of that big lot that we told you about that we purchased. We bought that at a garage sale, and it was a magazine pouch, and we're saying about $1 that we paid for that item, and it sold for $9.99. Not bad. Okay, next up is a Harley Davidson women's medium t-shirt. I bought it at this little thrift store called Second Look, and I paid $1.50 for that t-shirt, and it sold for $12.99. Okay, up next we have the Chuck Taylors. We have Converse All-Star. It's the unisex, burnt orange. I don't remember the size, but you'll see it. It was a low top. We bought those shoes at a garage sale. We paid $1, and we sold the shoes on eBay for $15.99. Okay. All right, so the next item is a Rhodesian Recon vest. I don't know what that is, but many of you do. My husband paid separately for that. It was not part of the big lot. He bought that Rhodesian Recon vest for $20, and it sold for $99.99. And the last thing that we sold last week was a cassette deck. We picked that up at Goodwill. We paid $6.95, and when we bought it, we got home, and my husband Brian, he was playing around with it, and it was a little staticky when you change the volume, and he disclosed that. But what would happen is that once it got warmed up, the static went away. So he disclosed all that information, and we sold that item for $75. So that was a great turnaround for that. So if I've done my calculations correct, our total gross for last week was $350. That's not including the eBay fees or PayPal fees. We paid $48 for the items, and there were $48 or $41 in fees, give or take. So I think if our calculations are correct, we brought home $257 out of that for last week. And that's a pretty good week, right? For just shopping and listing. Can't complain. So, thanks for tuning in, and until next time, thanks for watching. Make sure that you like this video if you would. Subscribe to my channel if you're interested in this kind of content. And I will see you next time. Thanks so much. Bye.